guys. So I'm home today, just like you. I'm not feeling well today. I have some allergies, probably from all the pollen outside. So I have a little bit of a headache. But I really wanted to read you guys a story because I keep talking to you about my tree. And one of my favorite stories, I'm sure you guys have heard of it before. It's called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. And what's cool is Silverstein also writes really awesome poetry. And this month, this quarter, is our poetry unit. So that'll be cool. We'll get to sort of look at some more Shel Silverstein in a different way. So that'll be fun. I have some cool activities that go with the Giving Tree story. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those later this week when I figure out how to be really cool with technology and add them to this channel. So for today, I'll read you the story and then we can go from there. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best way to hold it so you guys can see it. I might need to move it down a little. Probably better. Okay, let's see. I'm still a nerd, you guys, even at home. All right, here we go. Once there was a tree. It's cool. And she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come. Look, he's pretty happy to see her. It's kind of how I feel about my tree. When I go out there, I'm like, yeah, she's blooming. And he would gather her leaves. And make them into crowns and play king of the forest. That's kind of cool. Reminds me a little bit of Where the Wild Things Are. Kind of. He would climb up her trunk. See him going right there? And swing from her branches. Look, there's his feet. And eat apples. I love apples. Apples are not my favorite fruit. Bananas are my favorite fruit. You should comment on what your favorite fruit is below. And they would play hide and go seek. That's a fun game, right? I like to do that. We do that at school sometimes. Sometimes we mean to, sometimes we don't. All right. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. Oh, that's nice. So shade is like a fancy word for where there's no light. So usually when you're in the sun, it's really bright. And when you're not in the sun or you're in the dark, it's called shade. Usually shade is made by trees. Or sometimes umbrellas like you would see at the beach or the pool. Okay, so the boy loved the tree. Look at that. He's hugging the tree on her trunk and she's hugging him back with her limbs. It's really cool. Very much. And the tree was happy. Look, he wrote me and T on the tree there. Me and tree. But time went by. Oh my gosh, he's starting to get older. Look at that. He's like so much taller. And the boy grew older. Uh-oh. Okay, wait a second. I see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 feet there. So that means there must be 2 people. And look, now it says me and YI. Uh-oh. Maybe he's got a new friend. Let's check it out. The boy grew older. And the tree was often alone, right? His boy was probably out hanging out with YI. Oh, goodness gracious. Look, now he's like a young adult. See that? It says, one day the boy came to the tree and the tree said, come boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy. I'm too big to climb and play, said the boy. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money? I'm sorry, said the tree, but I don't have any money. I only have leaves and apples. So you should take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city, and then you'll have money and you'll be happy. Goodness gracious. That's really sad because the tree just loves the boy so much that she's trying to make him happy. And he's just focused on the wrong things. He's caring about all the money and wanting to make money. But the tree, she's so good to the little boy that she is going to give him her apples so that he can sell them and make some money. That's kind of sad because the tree really just wants to spend time with the boy because she loves him. And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. That's cool. The tree was happy that she was able to give to the boy. There's a lot of apples here. I think there's probably way more than 10 apples. All right. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And the tree was sad because she didn't get to spend time with her boy. And then one day the boy came back and the tree shook with joy. She was so happy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches. Let's be happy." Yeah. And he said, "I'm too busy to climb trees. I just want a house to keep me warm. I want a wife and I want children, so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" She's like, "I don't have a house. I'm sorry, the forest is my house, but you can cut off my branches and build a house, and then you'll be happy." Wow, this tree keeps giving and giving and giving. I guess that's why the book's called The Giving Tree. But the tree is really, really trying to show the boy how much she cares. And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. That makes me sad. Sorry, guys, thick page. And the tree was happy because sometimes giving to other people is really hard to do, right? Like I know if you have like a Skylander that you really like, or you have a Lego toy that you really dig, you don't really want to give it to someone else. Even if you're finished with it, you kind of don't want to give it away because you still like it. But the cool thing is when you give your things or share your things with other people that you really like, it makes you feel good too. So that's a good thought. So the tree was happy, gave away his branches. Everybody's feeling good. All right, so the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could barely speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play. I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." Oh my goodness. So she's saying, cut down my trunk and goodness. So she won't really be like a huge tree anymore. And she won't get to see the boy very much either if he sails away. But she loves the boy so much that she wants him to be happy, right? So it's sad, but the tree is really, really doing a good job at really caring for the boy. So the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. Wonder why he wasn't really happy. Well, let's think. She probably wasn't happy because she really, really loved the boy. And I think she just wanted to spend time with the boy. But he's gone now. So that's like a big bummer. I kind of feel that way right now because I just want to spend time with you guys. But instead, I'm sitting on my couch reading you books. So I totally get it. Totally get feeling like there's people that you really love that you want to spend time with, but you can't. Let's see what happens. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "That's okay, I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You can't climb?" "I'm just too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left to give. I'm just an old stump, and I'm so sorry." Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the boy did. Oh my goodness, you guys, you know I'm going to cry. And the tree was happy. And look, and so was the boy. So in the end, what the boy really wanted was just to spend time with the tree because he had had so many good memories there. And the tree was so happy to have time with the boy, and the boy was so happy to have time with the tree. So That's kind of what it's like to have a really good friend, right? Sometimes you have to give a little bit of yourself even when it makes you uncomfortable, which I'm sure that that's how the tree felt when, she wasn't giving up her limbs and that kind of thing. But ultimately, she really, really loved the boy and she wanted to make him happy. So anyway, I just wanted to read you my book. I love this book. It makes me feel good. And I'm really missing you guys. And just wanted to spend some time reading a book. So I hope you have a good night. I'm off to my grandmother's 95th birthday party, and I will see you tomorrow.